Hello everybody, and welcome back. Last episode we didn't do a book reading, we actually went dungeon delving in order to find a new book. So the book that we went after was called The Servant of the Temple. So we are here in the Firot at the beginning. Now it's my understanding this book starts not inside the temple. So I'm not even sure if we're going to go back in the temple today. So let's go ahead and get the story started. This story is told of the temple of Cazic, Thule, and how one of the temple's servants started the revenge against the Relosians for breaking their oath. In the long ago, the temple of Cazic, Thule stood mighty among all the temples to the lesser gods. For many long years, it was the focal point of worship and sacrifice to the god of fear. Many were the servants of this temple, for Cazic Thule was worthy of worship and praise. All who belonged to the Alliz provided for the temple's maintenance, including the lesser beings and unwanted hatchlings, to serve as either servants or sacrifices, and sometimes both. All right, so initially we need to get 7 marsh damselflies. So let's get back into the jungle here and see where these damselflies might be. If we're lucky, it's going to be these right here. No. Okay, so they're going to be fairly close to the Alliz Evil Station. So let's go there.
Well met.
Oh, I see the flies. Of course. We had to dismount right in front of this dude. That's okay. Oh, that's a death wing. We don't want that one. That is not helpful. Ooh. Nope. Okay. Now, in this time, the Alliz did also worship Alliz Onu, she who creates. But being endowed with high intelligence, they also knew that Cazic Thule and his ilk would not play second best to her. So they worshipped her and made offerings to her, but they built the temple so that Cazic Thule would see their faith and leave them to worship as they saw fit. Okay, now we need the brush constrictors. Here. Oh no. Each servant in the temple served a particular purpose, and when that purpose was completed, so was their service. At that time, they would be sacrificed. Vashakti, the youngest hatchling of his family, was not like the other servants. His job was to wash the vessel into which the sacrificial liquors were poured, and while this purpose was completed each day, Vashakti was filled with such reverence for his task that the priests of the temple kept him. All right, now we need 7 jungle leapers. Now I'm hoping it's these spiders that are around this way. Let's see. I think we'll go over here. Yes. Here we go. In many ways, Vashhatki was fortunate, for though the Alliz were harsh masters, beyond the temple doors were encamped the army of Ralozek. Vashhatki knew that the Relosians were building their empire anew, and that they were subjugating all the Alliz they found in the Firat. He also knew that they were bound by ancient custom. The followers of Ralozek were not to defile the temple of Cazic Thule, nor could the followers of Cazic Thule defile a temple to Ralozek. Oh, interesting. All right, edge gliders. Under and around the dock. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Are they fish? I guess they're fish. Let's see. Edge glider. Too far away. Let's see what they are. Oh! There's sharks! Whoops! Alright, there's an edge glider. Says it's too far away. Oh, it's like a manta ray. Okay, got it. More sharks. All right, let's get out of the water. Beyond the temple's walls, the ogres of the Relosian army celebrated each victory by feasting on the stores of food raided from those they had conquered. They roasted birds by the hundreds, ate unhatched Alliz eggs, and drank a vile and quickly brewed ale of substandard quality. As every day brought news of another victory, the ogres surrounding the temple celebrated each day. Okay, so now we need the carrion dregs. And the carrion dregs are the lizards, so we need to get back. Oh, just trying to shoot. Just horribly stunning me like crazy. It happened that one day, when Vashhotki went outside the temple on an errand, he found himself surrounded by Relosians. They pushed him this way and that and made sport with him. Vashhotki said nothing. Tiring of their play, the ogres kicked Vashhotki and sent him on his way. As he walked off, he heard one of them say, "Did you see the gemstones glittering on that one's vest? They say the whole temple is filled with treasures like that." Uh-oh, the greed is going to get him, I think. All right, now we need some more of these damselflies. Well, I finished that one that I had, the quest. We need 4 more for this. Those are death wings. Let's look over this way. Vashhotki slipped into the woods to listen to the Relosians. Another ogre gave a great belch and said, "Those weren't no gemstones. They look like rocks." Still, another ogre slapped the first one on his helmet and said, "If they was gemstones, why didn't we pinch them when we had that lizard in our grasp?" The first ogre snarled, "You're all as stupid as the day you were born. I tell you, the whole temple is filled with gemstones, and I'm going to get me some." All right, so now we need some jungle leapers. Vashhotki returned to the temple and told the head priest all that he overheard. The head priest snapped, "Ooh, they won't dare cross into the temple, for that will be the last mistake they make." Well, no sooner had the words left his mouth than the temple doors flew open, and a band of ogres rushed the pulpit. Vashhotki knew all the secrets of the temple, as he'd lived there now for many years. In the confusion, he slipped down a back corridor and listened to the chaos and mayhem behind him. He cursed the Relosians as he ran. Alright, now we got to get some more of those carrions. Here we go. These are gray now. But that doesn't matter, they'll still count. Vashhatki made for an inner sanctum of the temple. He was Alliz. He was not running from battle. No, his purpose was a greater one, to sound the alarm through all Firot and alert the sleeping watcher, whose presence the Alliz felt but never saw. He struck the iron gong so vigorously that it shattered, piercing him with its shards. Vashhatki knew no pain. He only knew he must raise the watcher. Alright, now we need 10 brush constrictors. So I'll be back once I get those. Nice, got him. The last two. Never tells the last page. Behind Vashhatki, the watcher stretched, unfurling after years of hidden slumber. It knew instantly that the temple had been defiled and that it would need to act. "You have done well," hissed the watcher, standing now at its full height. Vashhatki turned and stared in awe, then prostrated himself to worship it. The watcher, avatar of fear, yawned and stretched again before seizing Vashhatki and allowing him to be the first sacrifice toward the ultimate defeat of the Ralogian army. Oh, I don't know if that's such an honor, but yeah, okay then. All right, everybody, thank you for joining me today. Please give a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and hope to see you next time. Take care all. Bye-bye now.